This is NBC Palm Springs. News first.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Olivia Sandusky. Many are calling it a victory for veterans today. President Joe Biden signed the PACT Act into law. The legislation increases veterans' access to medical care and disability payments for those who were exposed to burn pits. During his remarks, President Biden saying this law was long overdue. Experts say the bipartisan bill is the most significant expansion of veteran health care benefits in over 30 years. While the act helps millions of veterans across the country, the passing of this bill today has special meaning for some right here in the Coachella Valley. Our Carmela Karcher joins us live in studio with this story tonight. Carmela.
Olivia, that's right. Congressman Raul Ruiz has been pushing for this legislation to pass for nearly 5 years. As the founder and co-chair of the Congressional Burn Pits Caucus, he has helped lead the charge to change the address of the military's lethal use of burn pits overseas, all in the name of one Cathedral City veteran who died from pancreatic cancer, Air Force medic Jennifer Kepner. It was a huge day for millions of veterans across the country.
I was so full of mixed emotions.
With the help of one Coachella Valley congressman who led the charge in D.C.
In the early years, I just kept facing barriers after barriers. With a lot of advocacy, President Biden made it a priority. And then after that turning point, the debate wasn't fighting for the recognition that burn pits, toxic smoke can cause these illnesses. Now, since the VA recognized it, the fight was to expand the amount of illnesses that would get presumptive benefits.
And expansion they got. With the PACT Act being signed into law, it will now increase access to medical care and disability payments for veterans who were exposed to burn pits. Veterans also won't be required to prove they got sick from the burn pits in order to receive compensation. The issue is personal for many.
Many of the fittest and best warriors that we sent to war were not the same. Headaches, numbness, dizziness, cancer. My son Bo was one of them.
Not just for the president, but for many right here at home.
My heart was in mourning for Jennifer Kepner, and I was thinking of her children, Adia and Wyatt, and her widow, Ben. I gave her my word when she was dying. I was on a mission to fulfill my promise. Many died during this fight, and so it became very personal.
It's been a long journey.
My wife, Jennifer, her friends, her family are on a mission to get answers.
But the work isn't done.
One is to really do an aggressive outreach and educate our veterans and their families about this law. In addition to that is to get the Department of Defense to stop using burn pits. They're currently using 6 burn pits. This is a self-inflicted wound that the military does to our servicemen and women that causes delayed casualties of war.
This act rolls out in phases. A third of the illnesses listed will be put into effect immediately, with another third in a year and the remaining third in 2 years. But anybody with severe illness or symptoms right now are able to automatically receive benefits. For more information on this new legislation, head to our website at NBCPalmSprings.com. In studio, I'm Carmela Karcher. Back to you.
Thank you, Carmela, for that report.